Aeros BY-1. Aeros BY-1 is a groundbreaking hydrogen-powered private jet designed to make air travel more sustainable. Using liquid hydrogen fuel cells, it generates zero emissions, significantly reducing aviation's environmental impact. Unlike conventional jets, the BY-1 delivers whisper-quiet operation, extended range, and impressive fuel efficiency, making it a game-changer for private and business aviation. Advanced hydrogen storage and propulsion systems provide smooth yet powerful flight while prioritizing eco-conscious innovation. As the demand for greener aviation grows, the BY-1 represents the future, where luxury, performance, and sustainability converge to redefine air travel. Russian Mi-32. The Russian Mi-32 was a conceptual heavy-lift helicopter designed to transport extreme payloads, even surpassing the Mi-26, the largest operational helicopter today. Developed by the Mil Design Bureau, the Mi-32 featured a twin fuselage, tandem rotor configuration, allowing it to carry military vehicles, construction equipment, and aircraft components. Its dual-rotor system eliminated the need for a tail rotor, improving both lift and stability. With a projected payload capacity of over 50 tons, it was intended for military, industrial, and humanitarian missions. However, due to technical challenges and budget limitations, the Mi-32 never progressed beyond the concept stage. Despite its cancellation, its influence remains in the ongoing development of high-capacity rotorcraft. NASA's Quiet Supersonic X-59. NASA's X-59 Quiet Supersonic technology is an experimental aircraft designed to break the sound barrier with minimal noise. Developed in collaboration with Lockheed Martin Skunk Works, the X-59 aims to demonstrate that supersonic travel over land can be both practical and quiet. Its slender fuselage, uniquely shaped nose, and advanced aerodynamics help reduce the typical sonic boom to a softer, sonic thump. Capable of flying at Mach 1.4, 925 miles per hour, at 55,000 feet, it will conduct test flights over U.S. cities to gauge public response. If successful, it could pave the way for supersonic commercial jets, though challenges remain in fuel efficiency, costs, and regulatory approval. LEO Flight's personal flying car. Imagine skipping traffic and flying straight to your destination. LEO Flight's personal flying cars are bringing that dream closer to reality. These futuristic vehicles use electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) technology, making them compact, efficient, and fully electric. The LEO Coupe, one of their top designs, features advanced flight controls and stabilization for a smooth ride. Designed for cities and suburbs, it takes off and lands like a helicopter but flies like a plane. With AI-assisted navigation and improvements in battery technology, flying cars might soon be part of everyday life, reducing travel time and congestion. The Jetsons-style future we imagined is getting closer. Boeing Pelican. The Boeing Pelican Ultra was a conceptual cargo aircraft of massive proportions, envisioned in the early 2000s by Boeing Phantom Works. This ground-effect plane, or ekranoplan, was designed to fly just above water surfaces, utilizing the wing ground (WIG) effect to boost lift and fuel efficiency. With a wingspan of 500 feet, 152 meters, it was twice the size of the Antonov An-225 and capable of carrying 1,400 tons, almost 10 times the capacity of a C-5 Galaxy. The Pelican could cruise at Mach 0.4, 300 miles per hour, over water or ascend to 20,000 feet for longer flights. Despite its potential to transform military logistics, the project was eventually scrapped due to high costs and operational hurdles. SkyDrive SD-05. The SkyDrive SD-05 is a next-generation electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) flying car designed to transform urban air mobility. Developed by SkyDrive Incorporated, this sleek two-seater is powered by multiple electric rotors, ensuring a stable, safe, and zero-emission flight. With a cruising speed of 100 km per hour, 62 miles per hour, and a range of 10 km, 6.2 miles, it is perfect for short-distance aerial travel, bypassing city traffic. Set to debut at the 2025 Osaka Expo, its compact design enables takeoff and landing in tight urban spaces, making it ideal for air taxis and personal transport. As advancements in battery technology, autonomous flight, and air traffic management continue, the SD-05 moves us closer to a future where flying cars integrate seamlessly into modern cities. China's sixth-generation fighter jet. China's sixth-generation fighter jet is being developed to rival the U.S. Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program, which has an estimated $20 billion cost per jet, including research and operations. Though China's budget remains undisclosed, its advanced fighter is expected to feature AI-driven autonomy, enhanced stealth, hypersonic capabilities, and directed energy weapons. Developed by Shenyang Aircraft Corporation, SAC, it may also incorporate drone swarms, adaptive engines, and electronic warfare systems. If successful, this jet could challenge U.S. air superiority and reshape modern warfare. However, China still faces hurdles in AI, sensor fusion, and next-gen materials as the global sixth-gen arms race accelerates. The Convair Model 49. The Convair Model 49 was an experimental jet bomber designed in the late 1940s with a futuristic tailless delta-wing design. Built for speed and agility, it featured twin rear-mounted engines to reduce drag and improve efficiency. Despite its advanced concept, the aircraft never made it past the prototype stage due to technical hurdles and rising costs. However, its influence lived on, inspiring later designs like the Northrop YB-49 flying wing and other military jets. While it never took to the skies in full force, the Model 49 remains a fascinating glimpse into the ambitious aviation advancements of the post-war era. Nord 500. The Nord 500 was a groundbreaking French aircraft prototype from the 1950s that had the potential to reshape aviation history. Designed by Nord Aviation, it was a high-speed, low-altitude attack aircraft with an innovative elliptical wing design for enhanced maneuverability and a jet engine mounted at the nose. Compact, fast, and agile, the Nord 500 was envisioned for close air support missions and intercepting enemy bombers at low altitudes. However, due to technical difficulties, resource constraints, and shifting military priorities, the program was cancelled after a few prototypes were built. Though it never entered widespread use, the Nord 500 remains a fascinating example of mid-century aviation ingenuity and ambition. Vickers Swallow. The Vickers Swallow was an ambitious 1950s variable geometry wing aircraft concept developed by Vickers Armstrong, led by Barnes Wallis, the engineer behind the bouncing bomb. Its swing-wing design allowed mid-flight wing adjustments, optimizing aerodynamics for both supersonic speeds and subsonic cruising efficiency. This innovation had the potential to transform both military and commercial aviation by reducing drag and improving fuel efficiency. However, the project was ultimately scrapped due to funding cuts and shifting priorities. Despite its cancellation, the Swallow's groundbreaking technology later influenced aircraft like the F-14 Tomcat, Panavia Tornado, and MiG-23, making it one of aviation's greatest what-ifs. Ring Wing Plane. The Ring Wing Plane is a futuristic aircraft concept featuring a closed-loop wing structure that enhances aerodynamics, stability, and fuel efficiency. Unlike traditional aircraft with separate wings, the continuous ring wing reduces drag, improves lift distribution, and increases maneuverability. This innovation could revolutionize commercial aviation, military jets, and UAVs by offering better flight control, lower fuel consumption, and quieter operation. Additionally, ring-wing designs could support vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL, making them well-suited for urban air mobility and next-generation transport. However, challenges such as structural feasibility, material constraints, and precise control mechanisms remain. If successfully developed, ring-wing planes could make aviation more efficient, sustainable, and adaptable. Griffith VTOL. In the 1950s, the Griffith VTOL aimed to revolutionize aviation by eliminating the need for runways. This experimental jet concept used tilting engines to lift off vertically before transitioning to forward flight. It was an early attempt at VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, aircraft, inspired by rapid advances in military aviation. However, technical challenges, including engine efficiency and stability issues, led to its cancellation. Despite never reaching full development, its pioneering ideas helped shape future VTOL aircraft, influencing the Harrier jump jet, the F-35B, and even modern urban air mobility vehicles. Its legacy continues in today's cutting-edge vertical flight technology. The Howard DBA. The giant plane that never flew. Imagine a plane so massive it could transport enormous cargo across the world. That was the dream behind the Howard DBA, a futuristic transport aircraft designed by aviation pioneer Ben Howard. With a huge wingspan, powerful engines, and advanced aerodynamics, it was meant to revolutionize both military and commercial transport. Unfortunately, the project never moved beyond the concept stage due to high costs and technological challenges. However, its ambitious design influenced future heavy-lift aircraft like the Lockheed C-5 Galaxy and the Antonov An-225 Mriya. Though it was never built, the Howard DBA remains an exciting what-if in aviation history. The supersonic future. That almost happened. Imagine flying from New York to London in just 3.5 hours. That was the promise of supersonic travel, led by the legendary Concorde, which flew at over 1,300 miles per hour. Other projects, like the Boeing 2707 and the Soviet Tu-144, aimed to make ultra-fast air travel the norm. But high costs, fuel inefficiency, and noisy sonic booms led to their downfall. Today, companies like Boom Supersonic and NASA's X-59 are working on a quieter, more efficient comeback. Nazi UFOs. Did the Nazis build UFOs? Some conspiracy theories suggest they experimented with flying saucers and anti-gravity propulsion during World War II. Alleged projects like Die Glocke, the Bell, and the Honeybue craft were said to use futuristic technology far beyond their time. While no solid proof exists, some believe that after the war, Nazi scientists took their knowledge to the US and the Soviet Union, influencing Cold War aerospace advances. Others claim these mysterious projects vanished into secret bases, maybe even Antarctica. Though dismissed as fiction, the idea of Nazi UFOs remains a favorite in sci-fi and conspiracy circles, keeping the mystery alive.